Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Van Grohe, and I'm a Sitecore developer. Today will be the first part in a series demonstrating Sitecore Personalize. We will start with a very basic installation of the Sitecore Engage SDK, and let's just jump in. All right, so here I am. I'm in the Sitecore documentation for Personalize, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to copy the npm install command, and we will go to the project folder and npm install Sitecore Engage. All right. So from there, I'm going to paste this into the Pages API folder. Okay, so Pages API and engage. We're going to TypeScript it. Okay, because it's TypeScripted, I'm going to import the definition. I will allow it to be undefined. Okay, so here are the settings that we have to fill in. The first one is the client key. So let's go into our portal. We're going to go up to settings, and we're going to go to API access. And there you'll see your client key. I already have mine in the .env folder. So I will just copy this. And we will and I will assert its type as a string. Client key. Okay, next one is the target URL. Okay, so the way you find this is you're going to go to settings, and you're going to go to company information. And down here it says environment, and my environment is the US region. And from there, you would look on this page. I'll put these links on the channel, in the comments, sorry. And I will use, because I'm the US region and my endpoint is this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy that. Okay, so next one is point of sale. You might be wondering what point of sale is. The way I understand it is if, let's say you're one company and you have many different brands with many different websites, but you have one personalized portal for each of them, they would be multiple points of sale. That's one use case I can think of. For us, for demonstration purposes, it doesn't really matter that much. So I'm just going to go to the portal and I'm going to grab whichever one. It is in points of sale, and I'm just going to grab agency queue. Okay, next one is the cookie domain. So we're going to go ahead and create the cookie domain. And it's going to be different based off of the environment again. So I have an environmental variable for this one also. Okay, and if it's the local host, so you can see that this is localhost 3000. If it is a local host, you need to use, so I'm just going to say if it includes localhost or anything like that, includes I'm going to use localhost. It has to be written like this, so you don't want localhost 3000 or anything like that. Otherwise, I'm just going to use, if if it's on production or on UAT, you could do public URL, and then I'm going to replace, let's look at the documentation. It says I need to so you need to remove the subdomains and the protocol from it. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so .replace, I'm just going to remove the HTTPS and the www dot in this scenario. Might be different based off of and we're just going to put an empty string instead. Okay. All right, and this is going to be our cookie domain. Cookie expiry days, I'm going to leave it as a year. Force cookie server cookie mode, let's make that true. I'm going to leave that one alone, and this one needs to be changed, web personalization. So if you are personalizing something on the web instead of just collecting information, this one needs to be true, and we will be doing that. So, okay, so there we go. There's our API. Now let's import it over here. Okay, and I'm going to call it on load. So use effect. Empty dependency array. It's just going to be one time on load. Okay, and then remember this engage can be undefined, so I'm just going to null check it, and we're just going to, let's just console log. Let's get the browser ID. Okay. All right, so let's go up to here. In our app, let's refresh. You can see here in the console, there's my browser ID. Another way you can see the browser ID is just to engage here, get browser ID. You can also get it that way. So I'm going to copy this browser ID, and let's go back into the Personalize portal, and let's go to guests, and we can search for this user, and I'm going to do BID : and then the browser ID, and you can see this is the person I am right now. This is me. And that's it.